What if everything you thought you knew about evil was wrong? What if the dark forces we've always imagined as enemies were actually key pieces in a greater plan, a plan orchestrated by God to shape and prepare you for something extraordinary? There are secrets in the spiritual universe about the chosen ones that few dare to explore, truths that challenge our limited understanding of good and evil. Maybe the demons that cross your path aren't just there to divert you from your purpose, but to test your faith, to reveal your inner strength, and to refine your soul in divine fire. Or perhaps at the heart of every battle the chosen one faces, there is a lesson, a silent preparation for something far greater than you can imagine. Have you ever felt the weight of invisible forces trying to bring you down? Have you ever wondered why the further you go on your journey, the more intense the challenges become, trying to lead you off course? What few people know, and perhaps no one has told you, is that the demons confronting you are not acting outside of God's control. On the contrary, they are playing a crucial role in your spiritual development. God sends them with a surprising purpose, to strengthen you, to purify you, and to make you worthy of the mission that only a chosen one can fulfill. What you are about to discover could radically change how you see the forces at work in your life. Every spiritual battle you face, every demon that tries to bring you down, serves a greater purpose. They are preparing you for greatness, for missions that demand strength, faith, and resilience, which can only be forged through confrontation with evil. As a chosen one, you won't just survive these encounters, but you'll emerge from them transformed, stronger, more aware, and more connected to your true destiny. There's an ancient wisdom that few dare to face, the idea that good and evil are not merely opposing forces but aspects of a greater truth. The chosen ones carry this truth within them. Have you ever wondered why, on your journey, forces seem to conspire against your steps? Demons, often seen as relentless enemies, may actually be instruments of God. They appear not to destroy you but to refine you. In the grand divine plan, they are necessary challengers, forces that work behind the scenes to shape the chosen ones. This is why every confrontation with evil, with darkness, is actually an invitation for you to expand your light, your faith, and your strength. Imagine an invisible battle happening around you every day, a battle where the demons are not the end but the means. They force you to rise, to find something within yourself that, perhaps, you didn't know existed. Evil, in a way, is a tool that God uses to put everything in order, challenging what needs to be challenged, removing what needs to be removed. When you realize that even the shadows play a role in your path, you understand that the chosen one is not defined only by what they avoid but by what they overcome. Your mission is immense, and it requires you to see the whole, including the demons, from a new perspective. They are part of your ascension. You, as part of this higher purpose, cannot fear what God sends your way. Every demon that appears doesn't do so by accident. They are there to teach you a lesson, a truth about yourself and about the spiritual reality. The presence of these entities is a way of revealing the depth of your faith, the solidity of your connection with the divine. Instead of retreating in the face of adversity, the chosen one grows stronger. This strength you cultivate, this spiritual growth that emerges from internal and external battles, is the very essence of your mission. There is no way to escape this. Your journey demands that you face head-on what others fear, but you know there's something greater at play. When we talk about the role of demons, we are talking about the dual nature of creation. God, in His infinite wisdom, allows these opposing forces to enter your life because He knows that you, the chosen one, have within you the potential to turn this confrontation into something greater. Every obstacle they place before you is a test of your capacity to transcend. When you face these forces, you awaken the purest and most divine part of yourself. It is in this moment that the chosen one becomes aware of their true nature, not just someone who follows the path of light, but someone who understands the importance of darkness in revealing their purpose. It's important to remember that this duality is not a simple game of good versus evil. On the contrary, it's a delicate balance. The demons cannot act beyond what they are allowed. They are under divine authority, and their presence, as disturbing as it may be, aligns with your spiritual growth. As the chosen one, you weren't placed in this world to walk without challenges. Every demon you encounter is a manifestation of God's tough love, a love that doesn't spare you from pain but pushes you beyond it, to something greater and deeper. This understanding changes everything. Suddenly, what once seemed like a purely destructive force becomes a revelation. You begin to see that there is a higher intelligence, a hidden plan in which even the forces that seem to be against you are, in fact, serving your purpose. This doesn't mean the path will be easy. On the contrary, it is full of confrontations and deep challenges. But it's on this battlefield that you find the strength needed to fulfill your mission. There is a mysterious beauty in this journey. You may feel the weight of these forces, but at the same time, you know you are not alone. Every demon that tries to bring you down only reinforces your importance in the grand scheme of things. They appear not to destroy your purpose but to purify it, making you even more prepared for the missions that are to come. And it is in this tension between light and shadow that the next great test of your faith will emerge. When the chosen one faces the demons that cross their path, there is a hidden purpose behind every encounter. They aren't sent to destroy your faith, but to refine it. Imagine yourself in the heat of battle, with your convictions being challenged at every moment. Each attack, each doubt that arises, is a tool that God uses to strengthen your trust in the divine. It is in these moments that the true essence of your faith is revealed. Not in times of peace, but in the moments when it seems like everything is about to fall apart. The demons, acting under divine permission, test your limits so that you can discover the depth of your own strength. These tests of faith don't come to weaken your spirit but to expand your capacity to endure. Imagine a warrior who becomes more skilled with every battle. In the same way, you become wiser with each trial, more prepared to face what lies ahead. The temptations and obstacles presented by demons force the chosen one to look within, to question their own beliefs, and to find an even firmer truth. There is no spiritual growth without this kind of confrontation. It is precisely in the confrontation with evil that your soul is strengthened, like metal that becomes more resilient after passing through fire. Have you ever stopped to reflect on why the greatest challenges seem to arise precisely when your faith is strongest? This is no coincidence. God allows these trials to reach you so that your trust in Him becomes unbreakable. Every test that demons bring is a disguised opportunity, an invitation for you to reinforce your connection with the divine. These moments of darkness aren't the end but a new beginning, a chance for you to learn to see with the eyes of faith, even when everything around you seems to be in darkness. And it is in these moments that the chosen one proves their worth, not to the world but to themselves and to God. Remember that true faith is not tested in the absence of difficulties, but in the midst of them. Every temptation, every provocation from the forces of darkness, is a chance for you to reaffirm who you are and what you believe in. The demons, in testing your determination, are leading you to a new level of spiritual understanding. They force you to decide, repeatedly, where your loyalty lies. And with each firm decision you make, you come closer to your purpose. This is the true power of tests of faith. With every victory over evil, your confidence in God's plan becomes unshakable. When you look at your journey, you realize that the hardest moments are not just tests but invitations to a deeper level of intimacy with God. The demons that challenge you are the catalysts of this process. Without them, your faith would remain on the surface, without deep roots. But when they appear, demanding that you choose between giving into fear or standing firm in faith, you find a power you never imagined you had. And that is exactly what God expects from you, that you discover your own greatness through the challenges He allows. These challenges, as hard as they may be, are proof that you are on the right path. There is no victory without a battle, no light without first facing the darkness. By resisting the attacks of the demons, you come ever closer to who you truly are, a warrior of faith, destined to overcome every obstacle. With each trial overcome, the chosen one becomes a living example of divine strength, reflecting God's glory in their actions and decisions. And so, a new test is always on the horizon, a new opportunity to prove yourself. Temptation is often seen as a trap for the chosen ones, but it actually holds a profound secret. It's a disguised opportunity for your spiritual growth. Think of demons as relentless teachers who appear on your path to expose where your weaknesses lie. They know exactly where to press, which hidden desires might make you hesitate. But that hesitation, that moment of doubt, is precisely the point where you become stronger. By resisting temptation, you don't just turn away from evil, you also dive deeper into your true essence. With every internal battle, your understanding of good becomes clearer, more vivid, and your faith becomes unshakable. Facing temptation is often a lonely and distressing experience. Yet, it's in this quiet confrontation that the chosen one finds their true strength. Picture yourself in the middle of an emotional storm, where everything seems uncertain and fragile. This is when you must remember that, although demons try to lead you astray, they are also being used to push you toward your destiny. Each time you resist, you not only distance yourself from darkness but also move closer to the light. These temptations are like mirrors, reflecting who you are and, more importantly, who you are destined to become. Every choice you make, no matter how small it seems, defines your spiritual path. This role of demons as catalysts for growth may seem paradoxical, but that's precisely why they are so important on your journey. Evil can only truly be understood when confronted, and the chosen one has the mission to face it with courage and firmness. By doing so, your soul is refined, like gold being purified in the fire. God allows these forces to test you, not to bring you down, but to lift you up. With every temptation you overcome, you feel the divine presence closer, guiding your every step. There is no spiritual victory without a fight, and there is no ascension without resistance. Remember, giving in to temptation is easy, but overcoming it is what truly shapes the character of the chosen ones. Every time you find yourself in a situation where temptation feels unbearable, know that this is your chance to surpass yourself, to prove that the light within you is stronger than any external darkness. This doesn't mean the path will be easy, but it will be meaningful. By resisting, you open doors to a deeper understanding of who you are and your role in the universe. And so, each temptation you conquer becomes another step forward on your spiritual journey. Whether it's a material, emotional, or spiritual temptation, it always has the same goal, to divert you from your mission as a chosen one. But it is precisely by resisting these calls that you strengthen your commitment to the divine. Think of all the times you chose the harder path, the one that required more sacrifice. In those choices lies the true power of a chosen one. The demon trying to divert you is actually offering you a chance to reaffirm your faith and determination. They challenge you, but it's through this challenge that you discover your true power. You begin to realize that without temptation, there would be no growth. Every demon that appears in your life with a new offer, a new desire, is actually contributing to your spiritual progress. Temptation is the fire that shapes the chosen one, the force that pushes you beyond your own limits. And it's in this process that you transform, that you find the clarity and purpose God has placed on your path. By resisting, you're not just winning a battle against evil, you're preparing yourself for even greater challenges that will arise on your journey. Have you ever felt that when you face the darkest adversities, something within you awakens? There's a force that remains dormant until you are challenged, until the confrontation with evil reveals hidden potential. As a chosen one, you carry gifts that you may not even be aware of until you come face to face with the forces that seek to bring you down. These demons that appear on your path, more than threats, are catalysts that trigger your deepest powers. By facing them, you start to realize there's an energy within you, a latent light that only awakens when provoked by darkness. It's in this confrontation that the true potential of a chosen one emerges. These demons, which seem insurmountable, are actually the push you need to access levels of strength and wisdom that would otherwise remain hidden. They aren't there to defeat you but to teach you the power you carry. By resisting these forces, you learn to channel the divine energy that lives within you. Every battle isn't just a test of strength but a revelation that the power inside you goes beyond the physical. It is spiritual, profound, and transformative. And by recognizing this, you begin to use this inner light as a weapon against the darkness that surrounds you. When you find yourself in situations where everything seems to be conspiring against you, know that this is the moment when your most powerful gifts are about to manifest. The opposition, represented by demons, serves as the spiritual training that awakens abilities you didn't even know you had. Think about moments in your life when the pressure was so great it seemed impossible to continue. And yet, it was in those moments that you found extra strength, new wisdom, unexpected clarity. That's what it's about. Every time you face the darkness, your latent powers are activated, ready to guide you toward your purpose. You may realize that these challenges aren't just external but often reflect internal battles. The demons we face aren't just spiritual figures but representations of our own insecurities, fears, and doubts. Facing them is an act of courage because it means confronting the parts of ourselves we fear the most. But in doing so, you unlock abilities that were dormant. Maybe it's the ability to forgive, to love unconditionally, or to trust your intuition. These gifts, which emerge from confrontation, become your most powerful tools to walk the path as a chosen one. Remember, the chosen one wasn't made to avoid confrontation but to embrace it. The strength you seek isn't found in easy victories but in the hardest challenges. The demons that appear on your path are a reflection of everything you are capable of overcoming. By surpassing them, you not only become stronger but also transform. You become more aware of your own light, more connected to your divine essence, and more prepared for what lies ahead. This is the true strength in opposition, not the power to destroy but the power to reveal what is already inside you, waiting to be activated. With every battle won, you realize that demons, despite appearing as adversaries, are actually disguised teachers. They reveal what the chosen one needs to learn about themselves. Facing them is a process of discovery, where, with each step, you come closer to your true nature. Each confrontation is a chance to awaken a new layer of power, a new understanding of what it means to be a chosen one. And so, you continue to grow, to strengthen, to become even more aware of your purpose. At some point in your journey as a chosen one, you will realize that the demons you encounter are more than just opponents. They are, in fact, mirrors that reveal the deepest and darkest parts of yourself. Imagine looking directly into a demon's eyes and seeing reflections of your fears, insecurities, repressed desires, and unresolved doubts. These encounters are crucial moments of self-discovery. The demon that appears on your path is not there by chance. They bring with them the opportunity to confront what you've tried to ignore. Facing them means, in truth, facing your own shadow. The beauty, as paradoxical as it may seem, lies in the fact that these demons reveal where you need to grow. Every weakness reflected in them is an opportunity for healing and transformation. It's not easy to face the parts of yourself you'd rather hide. Often, the demon that provokes you is the one that shows where your faith still wavers, where your earthly desires speak louder than your spirituality. And it is precisely here that the power of revelation lies. These demons force the chosen one to confront their shadows, to integrate them, and, by doing so, transform what could have been a weakness into a strength. Confronting these reflections is a painful process but an absolutely necessary one. After all, how can you grow spiritually if you don't know every part of yourself? By reflecting your shadows, demons push you toward deep self-knowledge. They won't let you continue to ignore what lies hidden in the depths of your soul. Every battle is, in fact, an opportunity for integration. When you face your own weaknesses and accept them, you transform them. The darkness loses its power over you, and the chosen one becomes a more complete and conscious version of themselves. These shadows that arise are not there to destroy you but to strengthen you. One of the greatest secrets of spirituality is that light only shines fully when confronted by darkness. But first, you must deeply know your own darkness. When you allow these demons to reveal your shadows, you become capable of transcending those limitations. Your faith deepens, your character is shaped, and your mission becomes even clearer. This process of reflection and transformation is what sets a chosen one apart from someone who merely walks without direction. Each time you confront a demon, remember that they are offering you the chance for a deep encounter with your own soul. These dark mirrors are the harshest guides, but also the most transformative. They reveal what needs to be healed, what still holds you back, and, at the same time, give you the power to overcome those limits. This is why chosen ones must embrace these encounters with courage and readiness. There is no running from the shadow if you truly want to be illuminated. And it is this confrontation that prepares you for the next steps of your mission. In the end, every demon that reflects your shadows is showing you a path to spiritual freedom. By integrating them, you free yourself from the burdens that once held you down. You learn that to truly become enlightened, you must first cross the depths of your own darkness. The chosen ones are not just those who walk in the light, but those who know their shadows well and, because of that, know how to use this wisdom to transform the world around them. And this transformation begins from within, at the moment you accept and transcend what is reflected back to you. When you look at the journey of a chosen one, you realize that it is marked by constant adversity. And these adversities are not mere coincidences. The demons that appear to challenge you are, in fact, part of the training that God has prepared for you. Just as a warrior needs battles to grow stronger, you, as a chosen one, need to face these forces to become capable of fulfilling your mission. Every confrontation is a lesson. Every obstacle that seems insurmountable is an opportunity to grow, to prepare for something greater that is yet to come. Nothing you face is without purpose, and every demon that challenges you is shaping your soul for the great missions that await you. These battles are not easy. They demand much more than just physical or mental strength. They require unwavering faith, courage in the face of the unknown, and a spiritual endurance that only the chosen ones are capable of developing. With each victory you claim over these entities, you come closer to your purpose. It's as if each fight is another step on the ladder leading you to your final destination. Remember, it's not just about overcoming evil, but learning from it. God uses even demons to teach you the deepest lessons, ones that no other master could provide. They are there to prepare you for the great spiritual challenges you cannot yet see. Imagine an athlete training for a grand competition. They don't prepare by facing easy obstacles, they need endurance and challenges that push them beyond their limits. In the same way, you are being shaped through these battles. Every adversity, every demon, is rigorous training so that when the true mission arrives, you are ready. The mission of a chosen one is always grand, and you cannot be unprepared for it. That's why every difficult moment you face now has a greater purpose. You are being equipped with the spiritual and emotional tools necessary to lead, to be the light in the midst of darkness. The training you receive through these battles is intense, and it often feels like there's no rest. But this is how spiritual leaders are forged. The demons that rise against you are part of this process. They test your resilience, your ability to keep moving forward even when everything seems to be falling apart. And it's precisely in these moments of greatest challenge that you discover the depth of your own strength. Not just willpower, but the strength that comes from your connection with the divine, the strength that only the chosen ones possess. This strength is what makes you invincible, because it doesn't come from you but from God, who guides you. You may even wonder why adversities seem so constant in your life. The answer lies in your mission. God is preparing you for something great, something only the chosen ones can accomplish. And this preparation doesn't come from moments of peace, but from confrontations with darkness. Every battle you win shapes you, purifies you, strengthens you. You are not just being tested, you are being trained to become the spiritual leader the world needs. And for that, you must face the demons that cross your path with the confidence that they are there to prepare you for something much greater. When the final mission arrives, you will be ready, not because of easy victories, but because of the battles that made you who you are. The chosen ones are those who, after passing through the greatest difficulties, emerge stronger, wiser, and more connected to their purpose. Every demon you face is another step toward your destiny, and that's why these adversities are so necessary. Without them, you wouldn't be ready for what is to come. There is a mysterious and deeply spiritual truth that few understand. Even demons have a role in God's plan. As a chosen one, you are called to see beyond appearances, to understand that evil, when viewed through the divine lens, can be transformed to serve a greater good. This doesn't mean that evil itself is good, but that God, in His infinite wisdom, uses even the darkest forces to fulfill His purposes. The demons that cross your path, who seem determined to destroy you, are, in fact, serving a much greater plan. They are instruments, albeit reluctant ones, in God's hands, and your confrontation with them is part of a divine design aimed at your elevation and purification. Have you ever wondered why God would allow these forces into your life? The answer is deep and full of mystery. Demons, who in themselves carry the essence of rebellion, ultimately serve a redemptive purpose. They force you to confront your own weaknesses, push you beyond your limits, and lead you to a place where you can rediscover and strengthen your faith. And thus, what seemed like an attack against your soul transforms into an opportunity for you to grow spiritually. The evil that was meant to bring you down becomes the foundation on which you build your strength and wisdom. This redemption of evil is a concept that defies human logic. The chosen ones are called to see the greater purpose behind everything that happens on our journey, even the darkest encounters. What demons ultimately represent is a chance for purification. God, who knows all and sees all, uses these forces to remove from your life what does not serve your purpose. Every battle with evil is an opportunity for you to become purer, more aware of your mission, and closer to the divine. In this process, even demons, without realizing it, participate in your spiritual ascension. Imagine darkness being converted into light. This is the transformative power that you, as a chosen one, carry within you. By facing evil and overcoming it, you are, in fact, participating in a process of cosmic redemption. Not only is your soul strengthened, but the very evil is disarmed and transformed into a tool for good. This is the wonder of the divine plan. Nothing escapes his control. God, in his sovereignty, uses even what seems to be against you to shape your destiny. Every demon that challenges you is actually preparing you for something greater, serving God's purpose, even without meaning to. This redemption also involves a deep internal transformation. As you realize that even the forces of darkness can be redeemed and used for the ultimate good, you begin to see the world with sharper spiritual eyes. The chosen one no longer fears evil because they know it cannot destroy what God has built. On the contrary, evil becomes a tool in the divine hands to perfect the chosen ones. And by accepting this truth, you not only find peace in the midst of adversity but also a new understanding of your role in the grand plan of the universe. This is the true redemption that God offers, the ability to turn even the worst evil into something that contributes to good. By understanding this truth, the chosen one walks with confidence, knowing that there is no force capable of stopping their destiny. The demons that once seemed threatening now reveal themselves as reluctant servants of a greater purpose. They help to refine your soul, test your faith, and, in the end, prepare you for the great missions ahead. And so, you move forward, knowing that even in the darkest battles, good will always triumph. So, do not fear the shadows that approach. Face them with the conviction that they are actually clearing the way for you to shine even brighter. Evil, even in its darkest forms, cannot stop a chosen one who understands their purpose. And remember, the battles you face today are training you for tomorrow's greatness. God has chosen you, and with that comes a power and responsibility that transcend worldly struggles. Don't forget to check the pinned comment if you feel alone and misunderstood as a chosen one. You will find valuable insights in our ebook that will help you develop your unique gifts. Get it now and gain access to our exclusive Discord community, where you'll find other chosen ones who will welcome and support you. Join us and share your experiences in a warm and understanding space. Plus, gain access to unique and exclusive content. If this video resonated with you, if you felt the power of this message, I invite you to leave your like below and subscribe to the channel so this content can reach others who also need this message. Share your thoughts and experiences as a chosen one of God in the comments. And don't forget to watch the video on the screen to continue uncovering a new discovery, or dive into the Chosen One's Secrets playlist and stay on this journey. Remember, every battle, every temptation, every challenge that arises on your path is part of the divine plan, molding you to fulfill a mission that only the strongest and most awakened can achieve. Keep strengthening your light, may God bless you, and see you next time.